Hi, friends. How are you? I'm really glad you're here to check this out. I'm excited to share it with you. This is something that has helped me immensely, and we have used it with a lot of our clients and shared it with friends. And it really heightens the awareness, which is the first step to creating the change that we want to see. Neither of them are necessarily easy. We got to change some habits, and then we have to change our minds. And so, that's fortunately that's the work that we do at the leadership group. So we're good to go. This minute minder is all about creating the awareness of how our time is being spent. And it's interesting. We can think we know what we did in a day, and when you use this tool, it's like a holy what. I didn't know I spent so much time on that, or I didn't know this was creeping in there, or wow, I'm working way too much. So really, it's to heighten the awareness of where our minutes are going. As you know, the old saying, take care of the minutes and the hours will take care of themselves. All of the greats point to this, whether it's top athletes or top students or top executives. They point to concentrating on the minutes and how they're making effective use of each minute. And so this is what this tool can help you do. And so whether you're a doctor or a teacher, an entrepreneur, a senior executive, a government employee, a mom, a soccer coach, whatever it is, if you want to know how your time is being spent, this is going to give you an awesome reflection of it. So this first tab is the example tab. It's going to let you know. I'll run through it here with you. The final tab is the summary tab. This will take all the data from your 5 individual days of tracking, and it will create a beautiful little pie chart in the end here for you, and it'll give you all of your time allocation in the different categories that you choose. So this is the page on the summary page where you edit these categories of how you use your time. I've got a lot of example ones in here, which are pretty standard. I've taken from my everyday and from many of the clients who we coach, from meeting with direct reports to meeting with my boss, team meetings, telephone calls, emails, travel time, planning, which hopefully we all have in our day, all staff meetings, off-site things, different conferences, self-development. Hopefully we're squeezing some of that into every day, staff development, so coaching and such that we do on the job, any lunch and breaks and things. So the yellow columns anywhere, yellow cells are the ones that we can edit, and all the other ones are locked, so you can't create change in them. Let's go back to the example tab here. So like I said, our columns here now, you can't edit them. So let's take a look at our first day here. 7 to 8 a.m., boom, wasn't at work. 8 to 9 a.m., probably started with the planning. So 30 minutes of planning, awesome. Then 30 minutes of email, probably an important thing to do. Into another 30 minutes of email, okay, acceptable. And then we had to do some travel time, and then had a quick senior management meeting, which is great. Nice and short. Next hour, 10 to 11, boom, an hour of issues management. So what happened there? This is a really important column. Make sure if there's anything out of the ordinary that you're recording what went on, or just even any observations like, oh, I spent an hour first thing doing emails. Maybe I want to shorten that. So this last minute urgent request from a client, someone else's screw up kind of became my emergency. So something to highlight for myself. And if that's a recurring thing, then let's look at how I can change it, right? Spend some time on finance and then preparing that big presentation I had to do. And you go through your day, some more time in finance. So good day, depending on your role, you need to do that. Self-development, awesome, that squeaked out a bit of that. And a really short lunch. Highlighted short lunch and filled in a questionnaire, self-awareness questionnaire. Awesome. On to meeting with direct reports, and you can see how the whole day then flows through in this way. We've got a column, this goes up till 6 p.m. Our regular workday of recording from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Depending on your schedule, you can, you can't adjust that, but then there's the after hours column. So responded to another hour of emails and worked on that presentation for another hour. So that all added up to, when I look at my totals here, I look at some of the big columns. Senior management committee meeting was like an hour and 45, a lot of time on emails, more than an hour and a half on that presentation, an hour on planning, probably a good thing. Not much on self-development, but there was some. Talked about the issues management. So it's an 11 and a half hour day, which is pretty long. And, the fact that I actually want to increase the breaks and things that I have, I don't want that to be a 12-hour day, though, 12 and a half hour day. So I want to look at these things, heighten my awareness and say, what's going on? How do I change that? You'll see all of this in the instructions down below. So now that you understand how to use this, you go on to day one, you use it for real. And you got your columns here, which you've edited for yourself. You put your date here in the top right, what day it is today. You just start filling this baby out. And so you've got every 15 minutes, stop and check in on this. Set yourself a timer on your phone or on your watch so that every 15 minutes you get a ding. You go back to it and say, okay, what did I do in the last 15 minutes? If you can't remember what you did in the last 15 minutes, you've got way too much going on. Trust me, I've been there. You've probably done 7 different activities. You're jumping around like a water bug, and that multitasking thing isn't working in your favor. So this again is going to heighten that. Just even the stopping every 15 minutes to take a look, and really you're taking 1 minute, 30 seconds probably to fill it out. So that's the discipline that it will take to really get value from this tool. And you cruise through your days in that way. Day 2, day 3, day 4. And like I say, it's all going to populate out here right now. So the next thing you do is take that estimate of how many hours you did in a day and times that by, just add it up for your 5 days to get this is just your snapshot. Okay, I know I worked 12 hours on Monday and I worked 8 hours on Tuesday. Just add those things up. And what your recording is going to tell you with your minutes in this column here that were tracked is what your total hours were. And you will find that you end up with unallocated time. Right now, I've got my 50 hours of unallocated time because nothing was tracked except for the 50 hours that I put in here. And so if your recording is different than this number, it's going to give you unallocated time. And that, again, is just a little awareness spike to say, okay, where did I miss recording some time, or where was the time slipping away? You're going to have an awesome pie chart that lets you know the percentage of your time and heighten your awareness of how much time you're spending with staff. And it's really a reflection exercise after that. The end of the week, book half an hour for yourself to just look at this on a Friday or on a Saturday or on a Sunday and say, what's all this telling me now? What do I start to change, and how do I change it? So I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear any questions you have on how to use it and any insights that you're garnering from using the Minute Minder. And reach out to us here at the Leadership Group. I mean, happy to always have a conversation with you. Call us. We'll book a 15-minute call and just give us your feedback. Ask us any questions and let us know if it's been easy for you to do, how the change is coming along to create more of what you want, what kind of results are happening, because that's what it's all for, right? Is creating change in the end, is be experiencing more joy, better relationships, and better results for our organizations and for ourselves individually. So wishing you the best with us. Find us at theleadershipgroup.ca and reach out to us via email. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.